Robinson or some shit. Yeah. Dude, I had this baseball dad. There was like this big scrimmage. This dad, I don't know him very well. And he goes, dude, I was watching this thing. He's like, it just popped up on my algorithm, man. He goes, this guy looks exactly like you, dude. Oh, what was it? Oh, it's on Comedy Central called This Is Not Happening. There's this dude on there. He used to fight in the UFC, dude. It's so fucking good, dude. He looks exactly like you. I was like,
what?
Yeah. He's like, you got to see it, man. I was like,
were you waiting for it to be Aaron Hernandez when he said, dude?
No, I was just like, it's on This Is Not Happening. He's like, yeah, dude, you got to, it's so well done, dude. I'm like, that's me, man. He's like, no, because he has no idea about my comedy background.
Yeah.
Goes, no shit. I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, I used to do that. Yeah.
Someone that's been happening a bunch to me recently because I had a video get like, I think between the platforms got like 15 million views in total. And it's like, basically Nick asked me, he's like, if you could choose a male celebrity to beat in a fight for $1 million, who are you picking? And I chose Elliot Page. And I went through, I said like, these hands are rated E for Elliot. And like, I was like, because I'm inclusive, you know?
Yeah.
And since then, I get recognized a lot. And the other day in the gym, some guy just looks at me and he goes, hey, are you that guy that beat up Elliot Page? I'm like, whoa, don't say that.
Never. Yeah. Yeah, I would say when it comes to that stuff, the number one thing outside, you have like fighting questions I get, the number one thing if I'm like at a game and a guy's like, they know of me, but I would say the number one thing I get is the Bobby Lee clip.
Yeah?
The number one thing, like him getting molested. Oh. By far, number one.
I told my girl that because I was like, before I did the Fire and the Kid the first time, she's like, oh, I don't think I've heard of that. And then I'm like, you know the Bobby Lee story? And she goes, that's the Fighter and the Kid? She goes, that's like a cultural moment. That's
it's like top 5 most viral podcast clips of all time.
Yeah, I remember seeing that back, and that was because I knew about Bobby Lee from, he would come on Opie and Anthony back in the day, and I could see him. But then seeing that is like what made me like really know Bobby Lee.
He's so funny.
Yeah,
so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie daisy. That was a bad take. All right, what else you got?
Actually, I have a fan question for you.
What?
Because mine was obviously a joke with Elliot Page.
But the Bobby Lee stuff?
No.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
No, so like, because I chose, if you had to choose a male celebrity to fight for $1 million, who would you pick? Who would you pick? So you'd have to make it hard for you because you're an actual fighter. But if for
there's
$1 million,
no tough celebrity, like there's no actual tough guy. So I'm gonna get hate no matter what. So you might as well give me the most famous guy. I would beat the fuck out of The Rock.
I was gonna say there has to be The Rock.
Because that's gonna get the most views. Him or John Cena. Because at least people are like, well, John Cena wrestled, right?
Sure.
The casuals are gonna be like, well, he might have a chance. I'm like, yeah, he has a chance.
Yeah. So I would just like to see you fight Steven Seagal just for the hilariousness of it.
I know, but he's so fat and out of shape now. Like, I'll get so much hate for being up with an older guy. But at least if people see The Rock, the casuals would be like, man, but he was in that wrestling movie. He played football at University of Miami.
And he's also fucking huge.
He's huge.
Yeah.
It'd have to be something like that or like a John Cena or something.
It'd have to be, yeah. Otherwise,
I can't beat up like fucking... the kid who did Frankenstein, the big tall
Jacob
kid
Elordi.
Yeah, from Euphoria. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah, he's built like Ichabod Crane.
Yeah, he's built like a praying mantis.
Yeah.
Like it'd have to be like an actual Hollywood tough guy.
Yeah.
And Jason Statham's not going to work because he's
too
fucking
small.
tiny.
Too small.
I think since Bautista actually fought,
He got small though.
He did get skinny, yeah.
Yeah, but
Batista in his prime would be like him, The Rock, or John Cena.
Brother, I saw what I was doing. It was a UFC event or something, and Batista was getting into a Hummer. I've always loved Hummers. He was getting into a Hummer. This is in Vegas, and this is when he was in the in his prime.
Jacked, yeah.
Buddy, I was like, oh my
To see someone that big in person.
God, he was fucking.
Yeah.
And he's over 6 something, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was fucking
super wide,
massive.
So he must have been like almost a 300-pound guy.
Huge dude.
Batista fought an MMA fight.
Yeah, huge. He in his prime, he'd been a fucking problem.
6'4", 240.
That's acting right now. What was he when he was fucking? But I'm talking. See, he's wearing like pearls and shit there. That's not. I don't want to fight that guy.
290.
290.
And it says 6'6" here.
Look at that. Weighed 290 to 300 pounds. I saw him when he was like 300. Dude, I'm fucking
Peak
telling
size, 318.
I'm telling you, dude. I saw him. I was like, oh my God, he's massive.
He's at that size that even at my level of wrestling, like I shoot a double, even if he has no training, he's just so big
Be a problem.
that I'm not going to be able to do anything.
No.
That's how it was when I saw Brian Shaw, because like the wrestler in you never goes away, and you're always like, I wonder if I could take that guy down.
Yeah.
But then I saw Brian Shaw in person when he walked out, as nicest guy in the world,
So big.
6'8", 460. I went, I'm blast double is my move.
He's just gonna,
I hit my head and I fall backwards.
yeah, he could just like walrus it. And
Yeah.
Also, his ankles are like elephants. It's like, oh, what am I gonna knee pick? What am I gonna ankle pick that?
I
It's
can't
like,
get wrist control. You can't grab around his wrist.
No, it's like fucking those little blondes on BBCs. It's fucking. It's like a clamp.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like that ain't.
Yeah, he's so big that like I don't know if you agree with this. Like there is because like obviously technique always beats size
To a certain point.
but then I think at his size is a level of human that like sure like heavyweight fighters could like move around and tag him, but like once he grabs like if he grabbed Tom Aspinall, do you think that he'd be fucked?
Tom would be fucked. Tom would fuck his world up.
You think so?
So the number one thing Brendan Schaub is known for, the Bobby Lee story on the Fighter and the Kid podcast, you could argue the number one thing why his career was destroyed, the Bobby Lee drama, in which he accused Bobby Lee and Khalyla of starting the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. Said he had over 300 pages of evidence, monster lawyers, dark friends in dark places. But here, when they said the whoopsie thing, that was him acknowledging it. And he's talked about that before. He's admitted before that the Bobby Lee thing was the dumbest thing they did. Because it wasn't even just going on Tiger Belly and embarrassing himself there. Is what they did behind the scenes. Him and Brian Callen calling Bobby Lee, threatening him with Joe Rogan's name, which they've done 5 billion times, and not even threatening people, but just like, hey, can you get me tickets to this? I know Joe Rogan. Hey, can I get a reservation to this restaurant? Oh, there's a waiting list, but I know Joe Rogan. You know that gets thrown around so much. We know it from the baseball dad who was on Schaub's old team back in California, that all Schaub did was talk about how he knew Joe Rogan. But a defining moment in Schaub, the Bobby Lee thing, it all comes back to Robert Lee, which is what the email said, according to Schaub, of the person who started the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. When in, I'll break this to Schaub. You want to know the comedian who really started it? It was Louis J. Gomez. Was it? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.